Alright, hello to the Twinia portion of Neptunia Virtual Stars. So, we are leveled up completely, and we're basically done with leveling. So, now we can just go to the access monitor and just head to Twinia. This is probably going to be a shorter one. Again, Twinia is one of the... It's not the easiest area in the entire game, but in my opinion, it's probably one of the better sections in the entire game, as it's more of just execution based. There's not really much jumping. You can't really fall off the edge on this one, as it's mostly gated off, where Novello is literally, you know, fall central. But for the most part, you have to do these puzzles that just require you to go around different areas and, what was it? You have to go around different areas, pressing the switches, and then just completing said puzzles. They're not really... Actually, you know what? I shouldn't even call them puzzles. I'm just gonna call it a, what is it? A dungeon where you just follow lines to hit a switch and complete it. Like Novello, which had some platforming challenges. And this, not really. You're basically just dashing around most of the time. So it's good practice for your Goddess Dash extension, which I'm failing at right now. Thank you. But, I mean, it looks cool. It's based on Twitter. Yay, I guess. But what I am going to say is one thing was, if your cubes aren't good, like my cube is awful right now. I have three attack. So what you can do is actually up here, there's a V Hunter that you can destroy, and hopefully it gives me a cube. Is it going to be Miria? Of course it's going to be Miria. Alright, so I found out something. Every time you come into Twinia, no matter what, that V Hunter will always give you a Game Club member. I forget who the other woman is, or the other VTuber, but I know there's like a guy and then also Miria. And I always seem to get Miria no matter what. Miria is also extremely good for attack. I'm pretty sure I can just slot her in, right? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh my gosh. Alright. Just slot her in for some extra damage. Again, because I'm such a high level, the levels actually also scale with the cubes you get. So the highest cube you can get is plus 50. That's a Sakya Miria 11. Now that's like a plain one. There's no buffs, debuffs, whatever. But she default comes with the damage increase buff. So I'm pretty sure if I switch now to Vert, which I'm going to because Guard Rider. Let's go to Vert, go to attack, boom, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to switch to Vert. There we go. And we should be able to just win this in a couple shots. Not a couple shots, but pretty easily. Because again, the Guide Rider earlier wasn't too bad because of the fact that I had high attack. But now I have astronomically high attack. I have endgame attack. Guard Wall. There we go, not Guard Rider. I have astronomically higher attack. Oh, and it gets it first try. Would it be a recording if it did it during this, huh? So yeah, this is the animation. You can't really do anything against it, but again, you will just be able to just stand here and kill it. Yeah, I don't care. Just don't go into your guard stance. That's all I ask. That's doing its rotation. It'll be dead before it finishes. Ah, it got paralyzed again. So now you can see how trivial bosses are. Cool. But funnily enough, Vert actually has the lowest attack of any of the CPUs before buffs, which is kind of intriguing, I guess, that she has the lowest attack. But again, it more than makes up for it when she can paralyze. So, like I said, I've done a Vert guide and a Neptune guide on the channel. I'll leave a link in the description to both of those. But in general, I personally like Neptune a lot more powerful in terms of the attack and higher speed. Even if it doesn't paralyze, again, those select situations, you can just switch or just heal, and you're not going to lose anything. But for the Guard Rider, it's so annoying. I've actually lost a world record to it because it decided to guard 11 times, and I lost a single minute from it, which cost me world record. I believe it was like 50 seconds or something like that. But it was either like 50 seconds or 5 minutes. I forget. But those bosses can go on longer than other things. But as you've been seeing, I've just been going through these little areas. Anywhere you see that it's open, most likely you can just go through and go around, and it's mostly just going in circles trying to get switches. So it's not an intriguing stage. The next stage after this will have some platforming challenges, but I feel that Twinia and probably even Neotube, or some of the laxer stages in the game, because again they don't really have too much platforming challenges. They're mostly just dashes through and clicking switches and doing all this stuff. But the story in the background is that some dude is going on Chirpia or Twinia, whatever the social media is, and is like flaming people because it can. It's this gigantic bird thing called Flaming Chirper, and it's like this thing where again you'll have a dude who's going on there, and it's controlling the media. So we have to go stop said thing. So that's cool. Like I said, I'm not really one for the. I mean, the story in this game's fine. Again, they all have their individual things. Like, you know, Novel Legend wants to create fan fictions, and only their fan fictions. Who is it? Warrior Dugo wants to just have a video site to itself. You have, I believe, Gormand, who wants to be the only food reviewer. And then later on, I think this is actually the last one that has a story, because right after this is actually just the home base, but it's not the end of the game. Oh no, there's actually one more story. It's actually one of my favorite bosses in the entire game. I forget the name, Golden Dawn, I believe, but yeah, one of my favorite characters in the game, because again, they have an interesting story, but we're getting off track. Twinia, again, just going in circles. Here is another spot that you can get another cube. Right here. It's actually during the way as well. Let's see if I get anything good from this one. Hopefully not a Miria. Can we get a Kohaku Nightmare? Ichijo Aria. Oh my gosh. I am just getting the, the attack cubes today. Aria is also a damage up, but a damage up... not this one plus, but she's a damage up. So my damage is just out the roof. Miria and Ichijo Aria in one area. Are you kidding me? Can you not make the game easier for me? I'm trying to sort of make a guide, I guess. Also, I should have been using the VC% double jumps. But yeah, I'm trying to make the game, you know, a guide. This game's literally throwing the win at me at this point. But like I said, I'm pretty sure we're at the win. It's just going to be later on when we start doing cube grinding that it's going to take a while. But thank goodness I cut out cube grinding in the last video, right? Anywho, here's Flaming Chirper. Gigantic bird thing. Hopefully we'll die. Hopefully I don't die, but thanks to the boss that I ended up defeating previously, I have, I think it's what, 10 revives, so I should be fine. Alright, so not too much of a hard boss. We'll dash in a little bit sometimes, but what you're gonna do is you're just gonna shoot it. Does have some twister attacks and such, and we'll dash in, of course, but if you double dash and you sort of just jump out of the way, you're fine. Ow. That wasn't fun. You know, I'm just going to do a release. Should I do a release or muscle? Nah. I'm going to say muscle. Again, I'm going to say muscle release for the final boss. Or one of the final bosses. I'm actually going to heal him, so I don't die. But yeah, this is the bad thing going in with low health, is you're basically just at the mercy of whatever you get. Oh, I'm dead. Fantastic. I'm not dying, though. Wow. Because of their decent level, they were able to live that. That's crazy. But Chirper is usually easier if I have muscle release, but I don't have muscle release, so it's just going to take a little bit. But as you see, we're dealing so much damage. I died! I died right at the end! What a perfect video. Anywho, this was Twinia. Again, thank you so much for watching. Next episode is Gaminion, and probably will be better if I don't completely mess myself up, but yeah, this is fun. So again, if you enjoy, you can of course like, comment, subscribe. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.